Hey guys, I'm still getting a hang of like this whole setup. Yesterday I recorded a video and none of it came through, and I was just like, I'm not dealing with this right now. And I was like drunk, loaded. I was in no predicament. I was in no position to be, re-recording anything. So guys, I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Isabel Wolf. And today I'm going to be giving a general reading for the collective. Whatever information that needs to come through is what's going to come through. Okay. I don't have control of these energies. What I can say is whatever information needs to come out is what's going to come out. So the first deck that I'm going to be using is the Carolyn Miss Archetype cards. These are great. This kind of tells you the personality of the two people that you're going to be dealing with. If this is a two-person reading, it could be two or more people. We don't know. So let's try to shuffle. Try to shuffle these. How are you guys doing? How are you doing with the heat wave? I was baking today. You know, I hope you guys are staying cool. Because it was definitely, or indoors, because it was definitely a heat stroke type of day, motherfucker. So let's see what we could. Yesterday's reading, I guess it was just for me, because I was trying to understand why it didn't work out. This card came out yesterday too. The Lover is on the bottom. That is the general energy. Then we have Gossip, Father, Advocate. Let's see. First card that comes out is the Mystic. I don't do these reversed. Second card is the Judge. Third card is the Exorcist. All right, let's see. Can we get some information on the second character? So far we have the Mystic, the Judge, and the Exorcist. Okay. Let's see. Do you guys have any other personas? What's the persona? The other person. The second person involved in this reading. What is the energy of the second person involved in this reading? Because I usually have a table, but I'm not doing that today. Uh, Alright. First, we have Servant. Second, we have Networker. Third, we have Teacher. Alright, so we have a Judge and a Teacher, Mystic and a Servant, a Networker, and an Exorcist. Okay. Alright, so the Mystic reveals intimate union, revels in intimate union with the divine. That is the positive aspect, the light attribute, the shadow attribute, delusional rapport with the divine. Let's see, Judge. So this is somebody who could potentially at its worst go into spiritual delusion or, you know, like a psychotic episode at the worst, spiritual psychosis. Judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power, shadow attributes, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, and criminal authority. And then we have the exorcist. The light attribute of the exorcist is freeing yourself and others from of destructive impulses. Shadow attribute, fear of facing your own demons. Whew. All right. I wonder who they're talking about. All right. So then we have the second person who was the servant. This is, I would guess that this is the more submissive persona of the two. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. The shadow attributes, usually using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward in their lives. Networker enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. The shadow attribute conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. And with the teacher, the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom, but their attributes are manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. All right. Oop, and this jumped out. And thief. Ooh, thief. Sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Shadow attributes, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers that you think you lack. Martyr. All right, so we see that there's somebody here who's very self-destructive, and then there's another persona that seems to want to steal the power from the other person. All right. I mean, this you can already see that even though this is like this is a average distribution of power between submissive and the dominant personality. Um, Guys, if you have this deck, they usually come with a little booklet that gives you a little bit more information on each of the archetypes. I'm not going to be going through that. That's a whole different reading within itself. So now let's see what we could get from the Kipperish about this situation. All right, so these two personas, right? We have the Mystic and the Servant, right? I'm going to put you on two separate sides. Let's see what the Kipper has to say about these two. All right. First, let's get some information on the Mystic, huh? What's going on with the Mystic? Get some information on her or him. Give me some information on the Mystic, Judge, and the Exorcist. So we see that this Mystic tries to be fair, and their job is to cast out demons. The Servant, though, they are a teacher. They serve others in the network. We see that clearly. They have a spiritual path together. Oh, child just hopped out. There's a possibility that there was a child involved in this, or somebody who has childish thinking. All right, and we're reading on the Mystic. All right. All right. So we have House, High Honor, Courtship. There's a possibility that there could be a house that comes through a courtship for this Mystic persona. Has something to do with their children and also the law. We'll get more information on that, but for now, let's see what we could pull out about the Servant or the Networker. Give me more information on the Networker / teacher / servant. Give me a little bit more information, please. So far, we know children might be involved. All right. First card is Judication. Second is Community. Okay, so there are too many people already. Sudden wealth. All right, so there might be a situation that's going on where there is going to be the distant horizon. There's going to be sudden wealth that's going to come upon, this servant, teacher, or networker. This is somebody who goes out and speaks to people on their own accord. But it has something to do with the community and the justice system and sudden wealth. It's a huge possibility that this teacher, this networker, has gone through some unjust situation that will bring them sudden wealth in the long run. Right. Let's see what astrological cards we have coming out for these. Let's see what astrological cards we have coming out. Maybe it'll give us an idea of the signs that are intertwined with this. So guys, this came flying out, the 12th house. Something is being hidden. That has to do with hidden. Something is being hidden. All right. Give me some more information. Give me the most important planets in this situation. So far, we know that there's a courtship that's going on between the Mystic and the Servant. Cops are involved. The justice system is definitely involved. But it's going to lead to sudden wealth. We'll see. It has to do with the house. Now, let me see. Something is hidden. Something is being done in secret. Let's see what comes out about that. Okay, can you tell me what's being done in secret? Okay. Alright. So we have Aries, we have second house. Second house has to do with your physical possessions. Aries has to do with the pioneer starting something. Then we have Eris. Eris? I'll have to look into that, what exactly Eris is, and the wounded healer. So somebody's wounds in Libra, there has to be like a situation here. Somebody might be hot-headed, temperamental. This might have to do with somebody's physical wealth and the secrecy of trying. It seems as though there is a secret plot to bring about the demise of someone. We see the wounded healer. That is learn and lies, Neptune. That has to do with learning when other people trigger off these wounds that you could have from, and again, Libra. This has to do with the justice system. So it's a possibility that the justice system might be freezing this person's assets. We see that there is, a lot of passion and, you know, I guess new beginnings with this. But when I think of Aries energy, I usually think of like a flame that sparks up high and then, eases down. And Eris, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with they have a book. Let me see if I could what I can find. It's definitely an asteroid. Eris, the destroyer. Ooh. The number three, daggers, adder, torches, golden apple. This has to do with jealousy and anger. Oh my gosh. Oh. Somebody's jealous and they're keeping it hidden. And it definitely has something to do with physical assets, guys. It's getting juicy. All right, let's see what else we could pull out. We're gonna dive into the tarot now, which is kind of like the meat and potatoes. So we know that there's two personas here. It doesn't really matter their gender because everybody's story is different. But there are at least two people here. There's some underhanded things that are going on in regards to someone's assets. One of the parties are jealous or is jealous. I would be mindful about that. We'll probably try to see if we could get any information as to the backstory of, what causes jealousy and why are they, feeling or behaving this way. All right. So here I have the badass tarot deck. I'm gonna try to get the cards first. All right, we have the badass tarot deck, and let's see. Tell us a little bit more about this mystic and servant story. It seems like there is a situation that has to do with a property that they are fighting over in the judicial system. Can you give me some information on that? Are you just eating like the bagels back to back? Why do I smell like bagels are toasting? What bread? Huh? I mean, I was just asking. Give me more information on the mystic and the servant's relationship. What do the cops have? What do the cops have to do with anything? I'm gonna pull out my other cards too and see if we can get some more information. We just know that there's an underhanded situation and somebody is a victim. Okay, somebody is a thief and somebody is a victim because the thief did come out and and we know it has something to do with the relationship. All right. First card is the Queen of Swords. This has to do with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. We have the Nine of Cups. This is a woman. This is a privileged lady. Queen of Cups. That's a whole other female. So far we have two females. Knight of Wands. That's another male. A younger male. Two older females. A younger male. Three of Pentacles reverse. So like there's there's like a meeting situation that's going on. I mean, I'm not really sure what kind of meeting, but maybe we'll get some more information. There's a lot of people involved here. Please give me some info. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. There was a betrayal that happened here. Page of Cups reversed. Okay, so this is like there's no love in this situation. There seems to be a Knight of Wands, a very handsome man. Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups. There seems to be an air sign and a and a female, and there seems to be an air sign and a water sign who are possibly competing for this male, but there seems to be a lack of love in the situation. And Sun, there's a lack of confidence and self-esteem. And Knight of Pentacles, there's also another man that's involved. There's a lot of people involved in this situation. Knight of Wands also has to do Knight of Wands. When I think of Knight of Wands, I think of Cancer energy, emotional manipulation. For the good of all. This is somebody who's very straightforward with their feelings. They know what it is that they want. Give me more information, guys. What else can you tell me about this situation between the mystic and the servant, or the mystic and the teacher? There are two kinds of teachers, aren't there? All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Justice. It's all karma and the Star. Somebody, Three of Cups reversed. There's definitely a third party situation going on here. There's some cheating that's happening, and it's being hidden. And Four of Cups reverse. Somebody that is not, I mean, they're overburdened. They're working too hard to hide this. I think somebody needs to be honest. They need to come forward with the truth and talk about, what's really going on, because it seems like at the end of the day, this could blow up and, go out of proportion, which is not necessarily what anybody really wants. Let's be real. Nobody wants this shit to blow up and get out of proportion. And that is the worst that could happen. Alright, guys, I'm going to see if I could pull some stuff from my deck. These are my handwritten cards. We'll see what they have to say about the situation. Guys, if this is applying to you, please give me some light on the situation. It seems like there's a lot of blank spots that need to be filled in, and that all depends on each person's individual story. So guys, if this applies to you in any way, please feel free to let me know. Addiction came out backwards. These cards. Okay. Alright, guys. Addiction. This might have to do with someone's addiction. Somebody's probably hiding an addiction. 12th house has to do with addictions as well. So it's very possible that someone is full on head first into their addiction. Let me see. Whoop. What comes out, y'all? Alright, first card. Travel to the South Pacific Islands. We have Manhattan. We have Queens. Those are New York. Travel to Polynesia. Alright, so we have a couple of places where this could be happening. So we have Polynesia, the South Pacific, Manhattan, and Queens. Alright. Those are the places where this could be happening. Let's see, Manhattan, New York, Queens, New York. Guys, that is New York. Let's see what else comes up. Right. Travel to South America. Okay. Let's split the deck again. Psychological warfare. False twin flame connection. So, okay, so here's what's going on. There seems to be one person. I don't know if they're traveling all over the world, but it's very possible that they have some kind of international connections. This is a false twin flame who has waged spiritual warfare on their partner. Okay, one of these beings is left path. And at the end of the day, like, the truth is going to come out. The law's already involved. So the truth, it's only a matter of time before it comes out. Let me see. Do you have any more information, Spirit? Like, is there anything else that you feel like the collective should know about, like, what's happening? 'Cause this all seems so complex and so complicated. Yes. It's hard to keep these cards in order, y'all. All right. What's this? Has a hidden STD or STI. Somebody has a sexually transmitted disease, sexually transmitted demon, sexually transmitted infection, either or. Okay, travel to South Asia. This is worldwide shit. America, guys. It says I know I'm not right. So this person knows what they're doing. Some evil shit. Guys, this might be happening in either multiple places, or this person is, has some international connections that they are using in order to, abuse their power. This is definitely an abuse of power, y'all. Definitely an abuse of power. Make love, not war. So these energies, they need to make up. They need to not fight, because that is the best option for everybody involved. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Travel to North Asia. This is worldwide, y'all. In order to destroy a chosen one, you must destroy their confidence. And we have Oshun energy here. All right, this definitely has to do with love, using love and abusive power in love in order to control, psychologically manipulate one person. But here's the thing, God sees all. God sees all. And that kind of behavior is not going to thrive. It's not going to continue. So whoever is using their gifts abusing their gifts, to be a bad person or to do bad things, God is going to take them away. He's going to take the gifts away. God's going to take those gifts away, because they were not given to the person they were given to for them to be abused. And when something like that happens, when you test someone's moral fortitude, and when they fail, you take the gifts back. And that's exactly what's going to happen with Sword. All right, guys, thank you for your time. Okay, if you are looking to book a reading with me, please take the free time. I'm going to see if I can drop my information. Try to organize this a little bit more, but right now that's not my biggest focus. My focus is to heal the collective. So guys, if this resonates, please take the time, drop your stories in the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, this is Isabel Wolf. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you, and God bless.